Cool. Welcome everybody to today's reading. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be doing just a general tarot reading for you guys today. Just what, you know what, maybe I won't do, maybe I won't do general. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a reading about love. Let's make it deliberate, because I know y'all come up on here thinking about your crushes or something. Okay, here's the question. Does your crush feel the same way? Does my crush feel the same way? Now, I don't like doing yes or no readings. This is going to be a more involved reading. It's going to be looking at the dynamics and the components, not just yes, no, because that's, you could just do he loves me not for that, Grab a flower and go to town. This is tarot, baby. All right. Does your crush like you? Moment of truth. Keep in mind, there are no bad cards, right? No bad cards in tarot. I'm going to flip this. Oh. Ooh. The Hanged Man. Oh dear. Oh, okay. This is not all bad. All right. So what we have here is, we have the Hanged Man in your situation position. And your crush doesn't know who you are, honey. Your crush doesn't know that you like them. You aren't on their radar. Your challenge is that you're building sandcastles in the sky. And I relate to that, okay? I do. I empathize. I'm just going to cut straight to it because this is like, man. You have to take your chance and try to just like be friendly and make yourself like known to them. Not in a crazy way, but just like saying hello or something. You have to roll the dice. You have to give it a shot, and it might not turn out the way you want. And it might mean that you no longer live in Fantasyland because you're going to find out the truth. And sometimes the truth isn't as great as we imagined it to be. Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's neither here nor there, but you have to take the shot and live in reality. And it's only then that you will have a chance at a possible real connection with somebody. All right, so take a shot. Let's ask another question. That was fun. What else should I ask? What next? Okay, well, last time I was like, oh, what's should I do another like love reading? Will they ever ask me? Will they ever ask me? That's what I'm getting. I want to know, will they ever ask you what? Will they ever make a move? Oh boy, okay. That's my question. I'm asking it now. Okay, here we go. Interesting. Interesting. Will they ever ask me? Odd, very odd. Okay. This is an interesting one. Yeah, you're like discounting your own power in the situation. You have more power than you think. Kind of like my last reading. Your problem is that you think things need to be a certain way. And here's the thing. If someone's not doing something in a way that you think they should do it, you can either accept that that's a part of who they are, and maybe that means they're incompatible with you, or you can take it into your own hands and just ask. And I'm seeing talking to people is coming up a lot. But really it's more of a general bigger theme of like your own mind making it so you have to jump through a bunch of hoops in order to get what you deem is valuable. when maybe that there's another way of looking at things. There's like a lot of like kind of like black and white narrow-minded thinking that I think is causing you more grief than good. So look at that. All right, that was fun. Should we do another one? What's another question? I'm opening myself up to the possibility of a love reading, but what's a question? What is, oh, okay. Okay, I'm getting one. And this question is, does anyone secretly admire you? I mean, I'm getting like, of course. It's kind of boring, don't you think? Okay. Does anyone secretly admire? Secretly admire. There's a lot of secret admirer. There's a lot of fantasy. I'm just gonna, okay, I'll do a reading on a secret admirer, what we should know about a secret admirer. But if anything in these other spreads, it's told me to like, you really just need to like talk to people and stop over fantasizing. Ooh, okay. Oh, a childhood secret admirer who is in hiding and is hiding, not hiding, but in like who is concealing themselves. Someone from childhood. Interesting. Would love to give you flowers and someone you wouldn't have considered, interestingly. To think of them in such a romantic way would be odd to your brain, not in an altogether unpleasant way, but it would be like a refreshing kind of different way of looking at things. Something tells me though that with this Temperance card being here, something tells me that for some of you, you're going to be like, awesome. And for some of you, you're going to be disappointed. And I think it's in the person that admires you. You're going to be a little bit like, oh, that doesn't really excite me, unfortunately. It's not like my crush has a crush on me, you know what I'm saying? And again, we have Ace of Cups in this position, though. You know what? I want clarification for this. Oh, gosh. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. What in the hell? Okay. That's really interesting, guys. Gets more and more interesting now. Because we're getting the Wheel of Fortune, which is about taking a shot, right? It's about take a chance and don't ever look back. And there's a romantic part of you that's going to be like, well, maybe, you know, who knows if we're good together. Maybe we are. Let's give it a shot. But there's something that turns you off about this person. I'm telling you, and I'm sorry. I know that sucks. There's going to be something that for those of you who aren't like in the camp of because I really do see two distinct camps here. If you're in the camp of like, sweet, I love this sounds great, let's go for it, and it's not like something you have to talk yourself into, that's going to be cool. It's going to be an interesting, enlightening experience for you. I didn't say it's going to turn out happily ever after, forever and ever, but I do think it's going to be part of your growth. For those of you in the other camp, and I guess you don't know what camp you're in yet, but there's going to be something about this person that you just don't like, and it could be something physical. Or it could be something like how they just show up physically in the world. It could be like their age. Please tell me you guys aren't going to date your teachers from high school. No, I'm just kidding. It could be their age. It could be their hair, I'm seeing. It could be their hygiene. It could be how they smell. And I'm sorry if this is scaring people. But that's, yeah, I see hygiene as being one possible thing. Like, you're like, oh my gosh. And it's not that you think they're a bad person. It's just there's something in the way that they show up in this physical world that is going to be a blockage for you. And I think like, there's a 50-50 whatever chance that it could work out. You know, it's like, I don't think that you should have to settle for something that you're not comfortable doing. And if you decide, hey, you know, this just isn't for me, like, that's okay. Don't try to talk yourself into something that you don't really feel good about. It's okay. There'll be another one along shortly, you know. But yeah, for those of you who you're like, yeah, let's go for it. I see you having a more of like a productive experience exploring this connection. And you know what? Let's get another clarification. Okay, I feel like the Page of Wands is yet another card that keeps stalking me. I'm not complaining about that though, but it's interesting because it's to clarify the Four of Swords. And there's going to be something about this person that you do like. Maybe like their brains, or they have like a talent of some kind, like maybe they're good at art or something like that, or you admire like their courage and stuff like that. So, and I think it's also like they admire something about you. And here's the thing, it's a secret admirer spread, right? So this person might not even come forward, but if you do find yourself in a position where someone reveals their feelings to you, I think that's where these other cards can come in. But for now, they're in hiding, and they want to be able to just kind of go for it. And it's within them to do, but I think that they're waiting on some kind of like cue from you or something, maybe. Again, this is just for entertainment purposes. Some kind of signal to bolster them up. Some kind of, I'm thinking, the word that comes to my mind is billboard, and I know that's not right. But, you know, not advertising, but kind of sending a signal that you would be receptive. So, I mean, but you don't know who this person is, unless you do, in which case you should comment and tell me a little bit about your situation, because I'd be curious to know. Let me just clarify this. Yeah, okay, I think it's someone you went to school with. Someone from childhood, someone you went to school with. Again, yeah, I mean, hopefully it's not the teacher, you guys, but I'm hoping it's not, because I mean, whatever, if you're of age or whatever, that's fine. But yeah, you're someone you got along with well, and you're like, oh, you know, those friends you have in school, and you're always like, yeah, we got along well. We never beefed. We're good. We're cool. It could be someone who like that, and maybe in a tiny way you suspect at some point they had some kind of interest in you, but it wasn't enough to like make you pause for long, and you kind of enjoyed having that as a friend, and weren't really looking to complicate things further. And I think like you have shared positive memories together, and that comes up a lot for this person when they think of you. Shared positive memories from younger days. And yeah, I think it's nice to be liked, right? It's nice to be liked. So, all right, let's wrap this up by reading your shadow card, the kind of thematic. Ooh, a choice. Do y'all see that? Wow. You have a choice. I think that this card, though, it's the Two of Swords, in case you didn't know. I don't think that you can necessarily choose wrong. So don't be like, oh my God. You know, go with what your heart wants. Go with what you think is best. Go with what you value in life. Maybe that's what I should be saying. Go with what you value in life. There's a therapy called Acceptance Commitment Therapy, or ACT, A-C-T, and it's all about going after your values in life. And if you've never heard of like a values bank or a values inventory exercise, you should really check that out. You can just Google values inventory or whatever, DuckDuckGo values inventory, and you'll see a whole list of values, and you want to pick your top 5 or top like 3 to 5 that like motivate you in life. Your values could be like creativity, autonomy, freedom, independence. I'm like listing the same thing. Family, finances, notoriety, success, whatever. There's so many. There's some really fun ones too. But like, why am I saying this? Yeah, choose in accordance with your values, and that's what makes like a worthwhile, meaningful life. But if you want to check out ACT, or Acceptance Commitment Therapy, there's a really, really good book called The Happiness Trap by Russ Harris, and it's a really good overview and introduction to ACT, and a big component of ACT, a major kind of cornerstone of ACT, is to choose to act in alignment with your values, the values that are most important and unique to you. So I hope that's helpful. Yeah, I think the universe has got your back on this one, and honor how you feel at the end of the day too. All right, hope that was helpful. Love reading trio for you guys. Love readings are fun. What can I say? All right, take care. Have a good one.